This is an interesting issue in Rise. Images are skewed in the process block. Now, skewed, I would call this stretched or squashed. We have a bunch of proof from the users. The tech support, software support doesn't seem to understand the issue. And Rise has this cropping tool for the full width images, vertical cropping, which is interesting. So it's weird that we're still seeing a stretching behavior with these images. Lots of discussion. That guy's pissed off. That guy's pissed off. Okay, let's diagnose this. I want to get this on the record so people know what the issue is. Okay, there was a tall image, looked okay. Now here's my full width wide image. And let's take a look at, it's actually being stretched. You see the snapping when I zoom out? That's a symptom of this, the image being stretched a little bit. Let's diagnose it, make sure it's actually being stretched. Okay, you can see the image with 100%. That's fine, it's supposed to be 100%. The problem is, if you're constraining the width of an image, you cannot also constrain the height. You can see the height here with 38 REM. That stands for 380 pixels. But you can't, if it's at 100% width, you cannot also constrain the height, which is weird that they're doing that. So basically, just taking off that max height, really shouldn't need the max height if we have that vertical cropping tool. So to fix that, really, I think Rise will just remove that 38 REM. Although the problem is, I'm not sure where that class is being used elsewhere in the system, right? So as kind of a patch, kind of a little band-aid, what we can do, I can write a new style. And I'm just, if this was my system, this is probably what I would do. Although I would look through the code base to see where else that image full class is being used. But just to be safe, I'm just going to make a new class here for that img fill. Why do they do img? I'm curious how they got these names. Maybe they just couldn't think of any other class name. But I'm going to put the parent of this process card content at the beginning of my class. That just makes it a little safer, so I know it's only going to affect images inside the process card content. And you can see I'm just going to set it to max height none. It basically just clears it out. You could do max height inherit, but let's do max height none. And that seems to fix it. It's kind of hard to diagnose because if you don't know the image very well, you may not realize that it's visually being stretched or squashed. So I'll give you this code. You can turn this into a theme component if you need to implement this today. Let me refresh here real quick, make sure. Okay, so there's my solution. Looks good. There's the stretched and then the corrected image. And also, can we get rid of these step numbers? Jeez, that's an easy one. This is the easiest theme component you can do. It looks weird because they style it like a button. I think that's why no one wants the step labels. We already have the numbers at the bottom, and we've got our title can be as descriptive as we want. Why don't we just get rid of that thing? So I'll give you this CSS. Also, and now, there you go. We just fixed up our process block. Thank you.